Learning Tagalog Language by Wikipedia World. Basic Sentence Structure Introduction. The next videos outlines the grammatical structure of a certain basic sentence types in Tagalog. The sentence types whose structure is outlined are considered basic for two reasons. First, the shortest and simplest types of complete sentences that occur in the language. Second, the structure of other, more complex, types of sentences may be described as resulting from particular elaborations or combinations of elements from the basic sentence types. An example from English may serve to clarify this second point. The sentences John ate the apple, Mary ate the pear may be considered representative of a certain basic type of English sentence. Once the grammatical structure of this sentence type has been adequately described, the structure of the sentence says, the apple was eaten by John, the pear was eaten by Mary, may be quite simply accounted for a particular rearrangement of a certain particular additions to the element of the first set of the sentences. Similarly, the structure of the sentence says, John ate the apple, Mary the pear. John ate the apple, and Mary ate the pear may be quite simply accounted for as particularly combinations of these elements. Elements of a sentence's types in Tagalog is considered basic verb and assert as the building blocks with which the other sentence types of the language are constructed. It follows that a description of the grammatical structure of the basic sentence types will facilitate the description of the full range of a sentence types that occur. The outline of basic Tagalog sentence structures presented in follow presentations a more detailed examination of certain components of basic sentences. The outline itself contains an ordered inventory of basic sentence components together with a preliminary discussion of the internal structure of the components and kinds of meaning they express. The inventory moves from the more general to the more specific, that is from the components that all Tagalog basic sentences have in common to those that distinguish that various types and subtypes of basic sentences from one another. The structure of a basic sentence may be viewed as a branching diagram. For example, the structure of the English basic sentence, John loves Mary, may be diagrammed as follows. Basic sentence, subject, predicate. Proper noun, subject, John. Predicate, verb, loves. Predicate, object, proper noun, Mary. John loves Mary. A diagram of this kind presents, as one moves from the top to the bottom, a number of progressively more specific characterizations of a structure of the sentence. Thus, the more general characterization of the sentence above is that it's the basic sentence. Increasingly specific characterizations of the sentence involving progressively more defined and limited components are: first, we have the subject plus predicate. Second, we have the subject plus verb plus object. Third, we have the proper noun plus verb plus proper noun. And letter D, we have the John plus loves plus Mary. Characterizations B, C, and D distinguish John loves Mary from progressively larger group of English sentences. First, we have the subject plus predicate, which applies to a sentence like John ran. Second, subject plus verb plus object, which applies to a sentence like John ate the apple. Third, we have the proper noun plus verb plus proper noun, thus not applicable. And last, it distinguishes John loves Mary from all the other sentences of English. Branching diagrams of the kind just illustrated are used from time to time in the course of the following presentation of Tagalog basic sentence structure, both as a way of keeping track of the different sentence structures under description and as a way for representing graphically the hierarchical relationship between the more general and the more specific components of basic sentences. So that's it. Thank you for listening, Ecopedia.